Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Pupils Mentor. Today we shall learn direct proportion through Mathematics A, Student Book 2, Pearson Edexcel International. We start with exercise number 1 star given on page number 6. If you do like the video, do not forget to like, share, subscribe and press bell icon so that you don't miss out any upcoming video. So let's start with exercise number 1 star. Question number 1, exercise 1 star. 7 girls take 3 minutes 30 seconds to do the dance routine for an exam. How long will it take a group of 9 girls to do the same routine? So the answer is no change. The answer is time taken by 9 girls will be 3 minutes and 30 seconds, since there is no proportion between number of girls and time to sing a song. Okay, so we go for the next question. Okay, question number 2. The table shows some lengths in both miles and kilometers. So miles and kilometers are given. Are miles and kilometers in direct proportion? To find out that whether these are in direct proportion or not, we find out their ratios. If their ratios are in the same, are giving the constant rate, then it means these are in the direct proportion. Like here, miles over kilometers. Okay, if we take miles is 2.5 divided by 4. And if we check, are these are 12.8 equals 12.5 upon 20 equals 14 upon 22.4 equals 17.5 upon 28. All of you must check, take your calculators and check that what you get the answer when you divide all these numerators by the respective denominators. So check now, if you are getting 2.5 divided by 4, we get 0.625. If you divide 8 by 12.8, check with the calculator, you will also get 0.625. So similarly, we all the ratios, we get all the answers 0.625. Okay, this shows that the given data among these two quantities are in direct proportion. So we say yes. The data of miles and kilometers are in miles and kilometers are in direct proportions as mile is equal to 0.625 kilometers. Okay, now we go for question number 2, B part. B part states, what is the ratio of miles and kilometers in the form of 1:n? So what we write here, miles, okay, ratio kilometers. So kilometers, if I writing 2.5 and the ratio 4 is given for kilometers. So if I divide both numbers by 2.5, because we choose the smallest number, 2.5. So 2.5 divided by 2.5, we get 1. And the ratio 4 divided by 2.5, we get 1.6. So in the form of 1 ratio n, we write 1 ratio 1.6. Means n is equal to 1.6, right? So you got the answer. Now for question number 2, C part, we start with. How many miles is 100 kilometers? As we know, 1 mile, C part, mile is equal to 0.625 times kilometers. So 0.625 times 100 will give you 62.5 kilometers. Okay, I think you got the answers. So now we go for question number 3. First of all, we remove it and then we go for question number 3. Okay. Question number 3 states, Kishan measures the extension of a spring when different weights are added to it. The table shows the results. So here weights are given in W, means the unit is newtons, and extension is represented by small e and given in millimeters. Okay, so the weight and extensions are in direct proportion. They are telling us that the weight and extensions are in direct proportion. Means when we take their ratios, we get the same constant with each pair. So, but Kishan made one mistake in recording his results. Find and correct the mistake. So first of all, as we measure the ratio, weight over extension. So we can write this one as W over E. All must be equal, like 2.5 divided by 11.25. We check that are these equal or not. 2.5, when you divide this one by 11.25, what you get, quickly check with your calculators. So we get here 0.22. 0.22. So again, we check with 3.5 divided by 15.75. This is again 0.22. Now we check for 4.5 divided by 22.05. This time we do not get 0.22. Instead, we get 0.20408, which is total different. This means here Kishan is doing some mistake. Either he is taking the wrong weight, or with the same weight 4.5 he is measuring the wrong extension measure. Okay, so we shall fix it. First of all, we check for the others as well. He might have done some mistake with other two readings, this 5.5 and 6.5 as well. So we check now 5.5 over 24.75 and 6.5 over 29.25. So I get that both of them I receive 0.22 when I divided the numerators with denominators. So we got that only this reading is the wrong one. So first of all, we found that which reading is wrong. Now, how to correct the mistake? Okay, so this is the basic major problem. How we correct the mistake? We can take, as you know, if you multiply 4.5 by, if you divide, not this one multiplied, we divide 4.5 by 0.22, you get here, what you get? If you check on your calculators, 20.25. So your answer must be 20.25. It means whenever he put the weight 4.5, then if the data is in direct proportion, then he must have 20.25 millimeters on his scale, okay, measuring scale for extension. So that was the answer. This is the correction. Now we come for the next question. Question 4. It states that the local supermarket is offering an exchange rate of 1.2585 euros for 1 pound. Cash receives 377.55 euros in the transaction. How many pounds did Cash exchange? So right now we know that pounds and euros are in direct proportion, and we know the rate is this one. Okay, so we can say 1 pound equals 1.2585 euros. Okay, and if he has this much euros, means we have to find out that how many, if 1 euro is equal to how many pounds. So 1 euro equals 1 divided by 1.2585 pounds. Okay, now what we do? We know 377.55 euros equals 377.55 upon 1.2585 pounds. So how much we get? Use your calculator and tell me also the answer in comment box. So we got here 300. Check now, am I right or wrong? Okay, up to me, this one is 300 pounds, the answer. Now we come for the next question. Okay, question number 5. So here, the cost of a newspaper advertisement is directly proportional to the area of advertisement. Copy and complete the table. As you know that this one is directly proportional data. This means if we multiply the area with any number, we get the cost given here 3,150. So we find a number. So to find a number, you divide this 3,150 by 70, you get the answer. So if I divide 3,150 by 70, I get 45. It means if I multiply 70 by 45, I get 3,150. So same way, if I multiply 100 by 45, 30 by 45, I get the cost for this area. Okay, so now here I got 30. If I multiply that one, 30 by 45, I get 1, 3, 5 and 0. And if I multiply 100 by 45, I get 4,500. Okay, but when I know the cost and I want to get the area, I do the same. I divide 45, the cost by the number 45. And 1800 divided by 45. This one, all are done now. Okay, so 1125 divided by 45, I get 25. And this one I get 40. So now we got the answers for part A. We go for part B. Find the formula connecting C and A. So we know when we multiply A with 45, we get cost. So this one, cost equals 45 times A. This is the relationship or the formula connecting cost and area. Now C part. C part says an advertisement cost $3,825. What is the area of advertisement? So in place of C, I replace I write the number 3825 equals 45 times A. Okay, so I take this 45 to the other side. I get 3825 upon 45 equals A. So I get area equal 85 centimeter square. So that's the way we finish our question number 5. If you do not understand anything, please write down in the comment box so I can get back to you. Now question number 6. Okay. The length of a shadow of an object is directly proportional to its height. So shadow and height are directly proportional. Shadow is directly proportional to the height. Okay. So they say a 4.8 meters tall lamp. This one is the height. Okay. And the shadow is 2.1 meters long. Simple. We can find out its constant or a relation. So here S is equal to K times height. If I want to get K value, means I divide this shadow by height, and that is what shadow is 2.1 upon height is 4.8. So I get the answer, means the value of K, this will be, I have to check, 2.1 divided by 4.8, 0.4375. 0.4375. So I can say that if S equals 0.4375 times height, or if I want to get height, it becomes S upon 0.4375. So let's see what we're supposed to find. Find the height of a nearby bus stop. So it means I have to find height. Height equals 1.05 meters long shadow. Shadow is 1.05. If I divide 0.4375, let's see what we get. 1.05 with the help of calculator divided by 0.4375. So I get the answer, that one is 2.4. Height is in meters too. Okay, so this is our answer for A part. Now if I check for B, a nearby church spire is 30.4 meters tall. Find the length of its shadow. Now for that part, I can check with this formula. Now I put S equals 0.4375 times 30.4. So now again I check on what you get the answer. I get the answer 13.3 meters. Hope all of you get the same answer. Okay. So now we get for the next question. That one is question number 7. Okay. Now, a recipe for a chocolate cheesecake that serves 6 people uses 270 grams of chocolate. Naomi wants to make a cheesecake for 8 people. How much chocolate should she buy? So now we start here. So recipe means, first of all, we know the chocolate cheesecake serves people are directly proportional to the chocolate mass. Okay. So here people are 6. So if I say people are equal to K times the mass of chocolate. and K equals people divided by mass. Okay, so this could be 6 upon 270. If we do not divide, even then we can get the answer. For example, now here 8 people are here. So I can take P is equal to K times M, or M equals P upon K. Now we have M equals, we need to find out the mass of chocolate. Okay, and we have 8 peoples now. So I write here mass of chocolate. I need, people are 8, okay, and divided by 6 upon 270. 6 upon 270 means 6 to 270 will go up, and we get here 8 times 270 divided by 6. So what we get now? Question 7. You do with the calculator, I'm also doing the same. So I got here 360 grams. Okay, so this is the answer for A part. Like for 8 people, the recipe uses 360 grams of mass of chocolate. Now we go for question 7B part. The chocolate is only available in 450 grams bars. Now, again we know chocolate is equal to, mass of chocolate is equal to people over K, okay? Or people equals K times mass, okay? So here, where was K? K was equal to people over mass, means 6 upon 270. Now here we need to find out chocolate is available. We know the chocolate mass and we need to find the people. So here it will be 6 upon 270 times how many? How much mass? 450. Now we get the number of people. So that will be 10. So 10 people can eat the cake, okay, which is using 450 grams of chocolate. That's it. Now we go for the next question. We have question number 8. Now here, the resistance R ohms of some wire is directly proportional to its length, and the length is given is millimeter. The piece of wire 600 millimeter long has a resistance of 2.1 ohms. Find the resistance of 1.5 meters length of this wire. So first of all, I check with the K. So resistance is directly proportional to its length. It means resistance is equal to K times length, and K equals resistance upon length. So resistance in the beginning was given 2.1 divided by 600. Okay, so but here 600 meters I can change into meters as well, because in question I have 1.5 meter length. So better if I change the 600 millimeter into meters. I know that 1000 millimeters equals 1 meter. This means 600 millimeters equals 600 divided by 1000 meters. So if I take it off, this becomes 6 divided by 10 means 0.6 meters. So instead of writing this I can take 0.6, okay? 0.6. So if you divide 2.1 by 0.6, what is? So we get 3.5. This one is 3.5. Now we have the resistance and we want to find the resistance. So A part question says that resistance is equal to K times length. So K we got 3.5 and length is given 1.5. So when we multiply 3.5 with 1.5, we get 5.25 ohms. Okay. P part now. Find the formula connecting R and L. We already found the formula. That one is R equals 3.5 times length given. C part. Thomas needs to make a 7.7 ohms resistor. How many meters wire does he need? Now we check with the formula. Again, R equals K times L. This implies that K will go to the other side and it will divide. So length is equal to R upon K. So we have the length equal, R is given 7.7 divided by K, and K value is 3.5. So we divide that 7.7 divided by 3.5. So I got here 2.2 meters. Okay. Hope all of you understood it. And if you have any problem, just do write in the comment box. And do not forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. All right. Thank you very much for watching.